I had no idea you were doing the Oddworld thing because I
Yeah,
was really just playing the game,
right. Yeah.
and so then when I looked you up on Twitter, I saw that you were um, what exactly are you doing with Oddworld?
So right now I'm doing level design on the
Okay.
new Soulstorm, and then I was also the designer on New and Tasty.
Oh, real? Were you?
Uh,
Huh.
yeah, yeah.
Interesting. Okay. I have that
um,
game. I have yet to play it, to be honest with you.
okay.
I've I love the original Oddworlds. I know like
Mhm,
I
me
know
too.
I know the game license has switched hands a few times and such.
Yep. Yep.
Um, any big names in the game industry you're working with in that
Uh,
scene?
well, I mean, the biggest one is Lorne Lanning, who was the creator of Oddworld. He was the original
Mm,
sort of creative director. Came up with Abe. Came up with Oddworld, the idea behind it.
hmm.
Um, so yeah, I work with him on a daily basis. Um, Uh, we also, I'm not sure which other names I'm allowed to mention are involved right now.
Yeah, yeah,
So I
I
probably have to
understand.
leave it at that. But
No, that's
but yeah,
fine.
there are some
Yeah,
very talented people I'm working with on a daily basis. So that's really awesome to be
yeah.
involved with.
I just can't wait to see, what else you have to bring to the table. Do you have any more, any other side games like you did with Switch and Shoot?
I have too many side games.
But
Like
any that you kind of released to the public?
kind of. I'm also working on a game called Luminesca, which has been in development for a really long time and is kind of it's had quite an up and down development. First started it in like 2011,
Mm,
um, and it's just gone through a few iterations. And in the end, I ended up having to kind of just put it on hiatus because I had to focus on New and Tasty,
right.
um, devote a lot of my time to that. So I kind of shelved it for a little while, um, and I'm now sort of thinking of some more ways I could return to that and things
Hmm.
I could do with it. Yeah, it's a really difficult one,
Well,
but I
what
do
genre, by
want to
any
finish it.
chance?
It's
Okay.
it's kind of, I mean, it was kind of inspired by Oddworld a little bit. It's 2D
Hmm.
side-scrolling exploration game. It's all set underwater, and you play as a little creature with like a light stalk on its head, like a kind of
Yeah.
anglerfish.
Uh-huh.
And you can shine this light around, shine it on other creatures to lure them towards you, and solve puzzles and explore and find secret things hidden in the dark.
Sounds kind of like that level from Donkey Kong Country 2 or 1. Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
I'm not sure if you know the one where that there's that fish with the light, and you kind of need the fish with the light to see your
right.
way.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, kind of like that. Kind of like there's some. Let me think. Was it Rayman? Rayman Legends, I think, does
Hmm.
some cool stuff with underwater light
Yeah,
creatures
I
and things like
haven't.
that.
I've only played the first few levels, and I kind of put that one down
All right.
for the
Yeah, yeah.
for the more indie titles.
Yeah, but they did some really cool stuff. Yeah.
Sounds so
Uh,
interesting.
yeah.
I hope you continue. I like don't let that one go because
No.
if the quality of the game is anything like Switch and Shoot, I can't wait for it. Like I really just can't.
Thanks very much. It's very different. Like, Switch and Shoot is kind of like super hardcore, like super Twitch timing, pixel
Mm,
perfect challenge kind of
mm,
game. But Luminesca is like the polar opposite of that, and it's really chilled out, really slow paced. Like there's almost no kind of challenge. You
mm.
can't die. It's just about sort of finding cool stuff and playing around and poking it and seeing what happens. Um, yeah, I mean, I'm gonna come back to it and I'm gonna finish it. Um, it's just a case of like how and when, and so that's like really eating away at the back of my mind like for the last few years. But
Mm.
yeah, it's gonna get there eventually.
Thank you for the
Awesome.
time.
Thank
Is
you for your
if
time.
there's
It was
anything else you want to say,
re-
say it now. If not,
just if people like Switch and Shoot, like I just really appreciate people spreading the word because I'm one guy.
right,
I don't have any kind of marketing budget or anything like that.
sure.
So if you like it, just tell a friend, and
Yeah,
I hope people like it.
yeah. I know people like it.